So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. How are you? Happy Friday. So happy here, and it's into a holiday weekend, the 4th of July holiday weekend. Lots of folks getting a 3 or 4 day weekend and a big vacation time of the year. So if you're here, I'm glad you're here. And if you're on the road, killing some time, thanks for downloading all my stuff. Appreciate it. Today, I'm going to talk you out of something. Okay? Best I can. I'm going to talk you out of being perfect. I'm going to talk you into throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. Okay? For those perfectionists in the audience, hang in there. I'm going to change a little bit. Okay? It's coming up. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. Life gets in the way. We do something about it. This is the Stand Up, Take a Step, Repeat show. And that's what the show's about, because ultimately, once you come up with an idea, once you and I talk about it, once we have a conversation on this program, I get inside your head a little bit and get you thinking, which is a big part of the show. Once I get you thinking a little bit, then what I want you to do is to come back tomorrow and make a little progress toward it. Even if it's hard, even if it's difficult. Even if your back hurts, like mine has lately, it's like, I don't want to go to the gym. My back hurts. And I said, well, if I go to the gym and do some abs, maybe my back will feel better. And guess what? A week and a half later, it did. Yeah. Just got to keep going, okay? Hey, if you like this show, you want to share it, do me a favor. Go to dailyboostpodcast.com/listen. You can send that link to anybody. It will take them right where they can check out the show, and I'd appreciate you doing that. My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. Grateful to have you here today. It's really always nice I can see you when you download. I can. I don't know if it's exactly you, but I think it's you. And it makes me feel good that you're doing that. So thank you. Speaking of downloads, I've been talking about my YouTube channel for a while. I'm finally ready, I think, to do it. A couple of days, it's going to be there. For now, go to youtube.com/dailyboostpodcast and check out the old videos of me before I take them down and throw them away. Because they're like 9 years old. Check them out. Good material, good stuff. You'll learn something, but have a laugh. And while you're there, subscribe to the channel. And as soon as we start going, not only with the daily stuff, but live as well, we'll let you know when that happens. Very, very soon. It's coming up. So every single Friday, we start with the question, how do you want to feel? This is really important. So if it's your first time stopping by, and people are always stopping by for the first time, you're thinking, what is Scott talking about? How do you want to feel? I'm sending a command to your subconscious mind. I'm telling you that no matter what happens throughout the course of your day, no matter how somebody gets under your skin, maybe in a good way or a bad way, how do you want to feel? If you're going to go to the office, how do you want your experience to be throughout the day? How do you want somebody else's experience to be? You come home, you got your kids and you got your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. How do you want their life to be? If you go shopping today and you go to a grocery store, and there's somebody at the checkout and they're busy, busy, busy. How do you want them to feel? I'm telling you, when you reach into that area, because we're all emotional beings, we're going to respond emotionally first. I want you to get to logic after that. But when we say, how do I want to feel? We're immediately in the emotional place, and we can start to think that through. Then we go about creating that. So ask yourself that question, how do you want to feel? It's extremely powerful. Okay, perfectionist. Come on over here, gather around. About time to get you. Now, I will admit that I'm a perfectionist to a point. If you follow me for a long time, you'll argue that point. Now, you probably know about me exactly. You'll say, okay, wait a second, Scott. You are such a perfectionist that you really, really will dial it in and get it just right. At the same time, I see you just throwing stuff against the wall, see what happens. You make it a mess sometimes. Yeah, I've learned to do that. See, I've learned that sometimes it's just easier just to go for it. I've learned sometimes to be a perfectionist, to be stuck, to be, have you ever been diagnosed as a perfectionist? Have you done it? Have they told you need to back off a little bit? Have you noticed that it's stopping you in a lot of ways? If you've ever even thought about that, then you need to question it. Now, there are some things, let me just take you off the hook here. There are some things that have to be perfect. No doubt about it. Critical emergency items, IT items, there's all kinds of things. You got to be perfect at it. It's got to go right every single time. There's no doubt about that. And I'm fully on board with that. And there are systems and processes that make sure that happen. I'm talking about day-to-day life, trying to get what you want. I was talking to somebody the other day about a diet because obviously I've lost weight. I'm working out hard. People have noticed, they're asking me. And I have a hard time telling them what to eat because what they want to do is they want to get it perfect so they lose weight. And I said, ultimately, it doesn't matter. Choose a calorie count every single day and just eat whatever you want to. Well, I heard I have to eat really good food. Yeah, it's a really good thing. Don't try to be perfect eating good food. Just eat and lose weight, and then you can catch up later. So trying to be perfect, how much is good enough? I got an email from an MTMer. It's been a little bit since I got this email, but it was very cool. And he was actually showed up on a coaching call I do as well. And he just had to tell me a story. He's a former attorney who late in life decided to change careers. And by the way, for those of you who I've seen at the dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook, who have been saying that you're too old to make a change and you're like 60. I'm like, what are you talking about? This dude was 55 as an attorney, decided it wasn't the life that he wanted and changed and became a surgical assistant. Now, when I heard that, I was like, you what? Who becomes a surgical assistant in your early 50s? Who does that? Not too many people. Although when you think about it, it might be better because, most folks when they get in their 50s, those scrubs would be the most comfortable way to live every single day. Scrubs and Crocs, right? Surgical assistant. He said, I was kind of tired. I wanted to really have much for a contribution. I really wanted to be working with people and know I was really helping. So he changed at an age when most people are thinking about retirement. I'm not thinking about retirement, by the way. In case you wondered, my mom's 90. She's not slowing down, nor am I. His name was Mike, and he wanted to share a very useful saying about procrastination that they say in the operating room all the time. The evil of good enough is better. The evil of good enough is better. There is always a point where you get that it's good enough. And I don't say good enough in a bad way. It reaches the bar. It works. You've done it well. It's going to rise to the standard you want to. And depending on what standard you're going to, it might have to be a little bit more polished to get there, depending on what you're doing. But sometimes when you try to get in, imagine you're in surgery, you're a surgeon, and you're in there and you have now fixed the problem. You have fixed it. But while we're here, let's go see around and we can find something else to make better. Let's take a look and see what's going on. Let's poke around a little bit. That's going to cause trouble, isn't it? So you don't want to do that. So the goal, I think, when it comes down to trying to not be a perfectionist, and you just have to lodge this in your mindset, the evil of good enough is better. Once you've accomplished your goal, stop messing around. Move on. The more you poke around, the better chance of doing more harm than good in every single part of your life. It's a simple concept. I like simple. Simple works. It'll let you off the hook. You'll get more done. You'll be so prolific. And ultimately, that's what's going to matter. Most people don't do nearly enough, and they wonder why they're not becoming what they want to be. Well, you have to do more and be more prolific. Think about the Beatles. Remember that band? They broke up in 1970. Is that hard to believe or what? One of the most prolific songwriting bands on the planet. You write enough songs, you're going to get a bunch of hits. It's been repeated millions of times. You can do the same thing. All right. I want you to get out there and have a fantastic 4th of July weekend if you're in America. If not, you are welcome to celebrate with us if you want to, because we'll have a good time. It's hopefully this, listen, we're very separated right now. We're very divided, but we're all Americans. We're all in this country. So be that this weekend and celebrate that. If you want to hang out with some cool people, mostly Americans, but a lot of them from all around the world, join me in my Facebook group. DailyBoostPodcast.com/Facebook is where you can get that. Coming up Monday morning, we're going to kick it off again. Yes, the 4th of July, and not even a 4th of July show. A show that's going to help you do everything in life. Have a great weekend.